adolescence he enjoyed with the daughters of kings. Similarly, in Skanda Puran, we find this statement, Rukmini dvarakavattyam tu radha vrindavane vane. Rukmini is in Dwarka what Radha is in the forest of Vrindavan. The term Swayam here means by one's own choice. Although word often refers to a formal Vedic ceremony in which an aristocratic girl may select her own husband, here it indicates that the informal and indeed unprecedented events surrounding Krishna's marriage to Rukmini. In fact, Sri Krishna and Srimati Rukmini chose each other because of their eternal transcendental love. End of the purport. Hari Hari. Well, as I did say it, Krishna Balaram journey from Mathura to Dwarka Dham. Okay. Well, Mathura Dham ki also. From Mathura to So there's a mention, you have already gone through that episode. It has, well, it's kind of ending here. And the episode that lasted for 18 years. And that is Krishna and Balaram battling with Jarasandha. Who was father-in-law, of Kamsa. Prapti and what? Huh? Yeah, after Kamsa was killed, then these two daughters of Jarasandha, they went back to Magadha Desh crying, oh, our husband has been killed by Krishna. And then Jarasandha, he wants to take revenge. He wants to kill Krishna, and he wants to kill everybody around Krishna. So he begins the battle. I'm trying to say this in a story form, but there's no time for a long story, but we could say, to cut the long story short, that I just want to bring to your attention, or remind that in Mathura, other side of Jamuna, eastern bank of Jamuna, well, like, it's not, that's also the point. Not like Kurukshetra battle, Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre, you know that battle. World War and all that. It lasted for 18 days. And in that battle, 18 Akshohini division Sena soldiers participated. But this battle in Mathura, other side, across Jamuna, this lasted for a bigger battle and lasted longer also. Hariri. Krishna, Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya chaduskritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. This sound must be around even now, right? I said it a lot louder. It's still in the air. It's what Krishna spoke, the words of Krishna. Ya swayam padmanabha shamukha padmat venesritaha. Gita is that. That is Gita. The words spoken emanated from lotus mouth of the Lord. So Gita is non-different. Gita is eternal. And Gita is, cannot be destroyed. And it is around, is here. Anyway, that's another point. So, I did say that. Vinasha is a diskritam. Krishna managed to kill lots of demons in this battle, much bigger number than the Kurukshetra battle. What Krishna and Balaram, their policy was kill everybody but Jarasandha each time. So at the end of the battle, Jarasandha used to find, hey, there's no one around, I'm the only one. Then he used to rush back to his capital and then communicating, sending text messages or whatever, and gathering another big force, another 23 Akshayani division. He used to manage, and back to Mathura, and then Krishna and Balaram with a small army, it is mentioned. Krishna Balaram had a small army, and Jarasandha had a big army. And again, Krishna Balaram would kill everybody, sparing only Jarasandha. And on and on and on and on. This went on for 17 times. Well, I just want to also say that this way, or in this battle, Krishna did his killing business as a wholesale business. Otherwise, they are all those demoniac kings also. And because of them, in fact, the Mother Earth was feeling burdened. Specific mention. Demoniac kings were burdening earth, and Lord appeared to give relief to Mother Earth. So that relief had happened just outskirts of Mathura by killing really. Otherwise, Krishna would have to go door to door, killing one king after another king after another king but another king. But Jarasandha did great service, assisted Lord, and he was making big offerings. Lord, you could have them. Swaha, Swaha, and Krishna was Balaram were killing them. So now 18th time, and then, well, could I go that slow? Jarasandha was expected. 18th time. And something else also was going to happen this time. And that was Kalayavan. Kalayavan. He was also going to be appearing on the scene around the same time with even bigger army. And I will not say a lot of things. So this time, Krishna and Balaram, they showed no interest in battling this time. It's kind of, a routine, boring business, over again, same thing over again, killing, battling. Here are something more important things to do. There's indication that Lord was anticipating meeting with Rukmini and his marriages, more marriages. And Balaram also, of course, unless Balaram is married. That's etiquette, right? He's the elder brother. He has to be married first, and then it's Krishna's turn. So this is also one of the reasons why this time, 18th time, Krishna and Balaram did not fight. Instead, they started running away from the battlefield. And Jara say, Darpok, we say in Hindi, coward. See, they're scared of me. And he even ended up saying, Ranchod. You heard that name? It's a name. It has become name of Krishna. Ranchod Rayake. One who left the battle. Run, battle, chod. He left that behind. He did not battle. Ranchod. Left the battle. So Krishna and Balaram, their destination is Dwarkadham. So of course, as Krishna and Balaram are leaving, Jarasandha is chasing after, and also calling Ranchod. Then Krishna and Balaram, they climbed up a mountain, it's mentioned here, 88, 90 mile tall mountain. They climbed up, and Jarasandha and company tried to find Krishna and Balaram and kill them. The finding did not happen. They could not. If Krishna wants to hide, could anyone find him? Not possible. Krishna doesn't want you to catch up with him. You can't catch up with Krishna. So they tried their best finding Krishna and Balaram. They did not find, so they put the whole mountain on fire. And they thought, we have cremated Krishna and Balaram here. It's mentioned here. They came to that conclusion. Or Jarasandha and others also, I'm sure. They have the same mentality. And Jarasandha has returned. So luckily, this time, the 23 division Sena was saved, right? Not killed this time. Was that good? No. Because killing by Krishna is very good. If that could happen. So then Krishna and Balaram, they jumped down. They just jumped down. No parachuting or no glider. They did not climb down. They jumped down. Lord is it difficult for Lord to do? And now they are heading towards Dwarka, and they have arrived at the outskirts of Dwarka, and possibly they have blown their conch shells, letting everyone know, we are here, we are here, we are here. And all residents of Dwarka are there to receive Krishna and Balaram. Okay. And they must have said, Ranchod Raya Ke. It's good that you both of you left the battle. They were welcomed. Krishna, and now both. Krishna is Ranchod and Balaram is also Ranchod. Two of them are Ranchods there. They both had left the battle, and this was a welcome move. That is how the residents of Dwarka considered. Hari Hari. And they were in Dwarka now. Dwarka was, I did mention earlier, Dwarka was a new town that time. Maybe 1 week old, 1 month old, something like that. Prior to that, Dwarka wasn't there, or the manifest Dwarka. Pragat Dwarka wasn't there. Dwarka is there eternally. But the Pragat manifest Dwarka had manifested, Lord manifested, Krishna and Balaram. Yeah, I think so when the lives of all the Yaduvas, Vamshis, Yadavas, and other associates of Krishna and Balaram, residents of Mathura, we could say, when their life was in danger, a risk this time, because Kali Yavan is also simultaneously going to be coming and trying to battle. So that's the time Krishna and Balaram shifted everyone from Mathura. The relocation shifting happened, or for safekeeping, all the residents were transferred to Dwarka, and for them, whole Dwarka was built. All the palaces were built, the whole Dwarka Dham in one night, and everyone was shifted. So Dwarka was a new town. Are you okay? And so Krishna and Balaram were once again with their family members and associates and devotees. And so then the marriages are happening here. So Balaram is Raivata, King Raivata, because king's name is Raivata, his daughter's name is what? Revati. And that was considered the best match. The Raivat had gone to Brahmalok to find out who could be the best match. And when Raivat had gone to Brahmalok, Brahma was busy. You had to wait for, and he was waiting not for very long, but that little time that Raivat had to wait, that became very, very long time in Dwarka. And what was happening with Revati was, she was growing and growing and growing and growing during that period that her father was waiting to meet Brahma and consult about the matchmaking, and she had grown very tall. Finally, okay, the Balaram is the best match for your daughter. As Revat was back, and so during marriage, Shubhamangala Savadhan, they throw the akshatas, they call. Revati was, Balaram was tall. Revati was very, very tall. Balaram had to look up to her, look up to. So what we hear, what Balaram did was, with his plow, he placed that plow on the head of Revati, and it's not working. Otherwise, like Ordina Bandhu does all sound effects. There you go. And she was made with a hull, with a plow, and she was made the right size, little less height compared to Balaram's height. And the marriage happened. And so as this was out of the way, this was kind of in the way of Krishna's marriages. So as this happened, then there in Kaundinyapur, right after this verse, in fact, the whole narration is going to be beginning. Kaundinyapur, the Bhishmak, capital of Bhishmak. That capital is capital of Vidarbha, the province still there in Maharashtra called Vidarbha, and because Rukmini was born in Vidarbha, she's also known as Vaidarbhi, just another name for you two, which is going to be recited, mentioned by Shukdev Goswami very soon. That whole narration is about to begin. So that capital town was Kaundinyapur, also called Kundin. Shukdev Goswami says Kundinpur, but now it is known as Kaundinyapur in Maharashtra. And I could mention that. There's ISKCON in Kaundinyapur also. And this is part of our preaching zone. So really. So there's the remnants or residue of the capital, the palace of Bhishmak, where Rukmini grew up, is still around. There's also that Devi Mandir is also there. And our property is between the palace of Bhishmak and the Durga or Ambika Mandir. Of course, yeah. Rukmini had to write that letter, right? She had been hearing about Dwarkadish in Kundinipur. Narayana. Meaning what? Narad Muni. Narad Muni is to travel. And other sages, saints, travel from Dwarka to Kundinpur and sharing all the news of Dwarkadish and his pastimes. And king, of course, king used to hear with his whole assembly, and Rukmini used to be very much there in the assembly, hearing about Dwarkadish, and hearing. She came to the conclusion, if I ever get married, and sure I'm going to be married, I will marry only and only Krishna, no one else. Not possible. So now she's grown big enough, she's of marriageable age, and guess what? The eldest brother of Rukmini, his name is Rukmini. He has an idea, my sister should be married to Shishupal. Just see. And, the father could not oppose, as Dhritarashtra, he would not oppose what Duryodhana had to say or propose, something like that. So preparations were on for marriage. Rukmini to be married with Shishupal, and this was, of course, not acceptable. This cannot ever happen. So this was Rukmini's determination, and then she writes that letter, and Brahmin goes, and Krishna is ready. Let's go. She had invited, please come and get me, have me. So Krishna goes, and then, I'm not saying the whole, not whole, but thinking in my mind this whole story there. So Krishna goes, and then next morning, as Balaram wakes up in Dwarka and is looking for Krishna, he wants to visit Krishna's palace. He rings the bell, but there's no response, and soon he finds out he's out of station. He has gone out of station. And where could he have gone? Oh, Kundinpur. Balaram could understand. And he also, again, he has gone by himself. There's a good chance there could be a battle in Kundianpur. Shishupal is going to bring Jarasandha also, and this one and that one. And they're going to be coming with the army. So Balaram takes small army and he travels to Kundianpur. And both Krishna and Balaram were received by King Bhishmak. Welcome. And by that time there's a whole marriage parties and everyone has arrived, really. Well, Shukdev Goswami, amongst many things, he says, all those who were present, they were having darshan of Krishna and Balaram. They were, in fact, they were drinking the beauty of Krishna and Balaram. He says that or people around are making their eyes, into cups. Cups. The eyes are a little sunken, right? Everybody's. That makes a little cup. So they're filling up the cups with the nectar and drinking the nectar of beauty of Krishna. Anyway, this is. On that day, now, this is the marriage day, and now Rukmini knows Krishna has arrived. By now, she has found out that Brahmin reported. So it is safe now to go to Ambika Mandir, which is a tradition for prayers. In fact, those prayers were already offered by Rukmini while she was Radha in Vrindavan. That is mentioned by Jiva Goswami in the purports here. At which ghat? Chirghat. All the gopis of Vrindavan, every day for 30 days, month after Kartik is month of Margashirsh. Every single day, all the gopis, headed by Radharani, they're all going to that Chirghat, and they're worshipping. They're worshipping who? Katyayani. And while worshipping, they are all praying, in fact, chanting this mantra. Nanda Gopasudam Devi Patim Me Kurute Namaha. Hey Devi, let that Nanda Nandan, Nanda Sutam, son of Nanda Maharaj, be our pati, our husband. They're praying day in and day out, every single day. And that prayer also was heard last day on Purnima of that month. And that is when Krishna had appeared and stolen the garments. Come out of the waters. But we have no clothes on. So they had to come. And so they were kind of accepted as wives. So their desires were fulfilled or prayers heard. That day also were heard by Krishna at Chirghat. But then in manifest Leela, all those gopis who were praying, they got their husband, the son of Nanda, Vasudeva and Devaki's son also, Vasudeva and Devaki were in Dwarka, and their son, Krishna, now they are going to be receiving as their husband, beginning with, now Radha has become Rukmini, and other gopis have become Satyabhama, and this one, that one. Yamuna has become Kalindi, and like that. So here, Krishna is beginning with Rukmini, or with Radharani, is getting ready to marry her. That's why he has gone. So as now, on the day of marriage, that marriage was supposed to be with the Shishupal, Rukmini is heading towards the Ambika temple. The priests are there, mantras are being recited, and so many sakhis, the girlfriends of Rukmini are accompanying, and she goes. Oh. Again, Shakdev Goswami is, if you like to hear, then you don't have to sleep. Don't sleep, then you could hear. That Rukmini was walking with the feet, with her own feet. And she is going towards the feet of Ambika. While she was doing that, she was thinking of the lotus feet of the Lord. Those 3 feet are mentioned. Rukmini is her own feet she is using for walking, and she is going to the feet of Ambika. While she is doing this, she is only thinking of the lotus feet of Dwarkadhish Sri Krishna. Okay, she has gone and offered her prayers, which is kind of a repeat. That performance had already happened in Vrindavan, at Chirghat, but once again. No? And the prayers are heard. Rukmini now wants to go back to the palace, and she knows, well, I did say she wants to go. In fact, no, she doesn't want to go back to the palace. Because in the letter that she had written, she had mentioned, very smart Rukmini, very smart. She had mentioned the meeting point. When you come, O Dwarkadhish, when you come to get me, to steal me, or meeting point would be between, again, Ambika Mandir and the palace, my father's palace. So she's back, kind of heading towards the palace, but forget the palace. She never ever wants to go back to that palace. She wants to go to the palace in Dwarka, her own palace with her Krishna as her husband. Says she's out, and there are more details are there. By this time, it says all those kings, Shishupal and this one and that one and that one and that one and that one, they all had gathered on either side of the road, road leading to the palace. They wanted to get a glimpse of Rukmini, and of course, their thoughts were not very divine, but this is what Rukmini managed to do. She got everyone's attention. Everyone is focused on Rukmini. At this point, they are not even thinking of Krishna being around or something could possibly happen and she may get kidnapped or... Now she's proceeding. Sukadeva Goswami mentions they have lost their bodily concept. They're focused on Rukmini. They're losing whatever different weapons they're holding. They're getting dropped. They're just, some of them are getting dropped. They're on the back of the elephant, on the back of the horses, on the chariot. But they're all stunned and so Krishna has taken advantage of this and he has pulled his chariot closer and closer to where Rukmini was, and she has seen the flag at the top of, first he saw the flag. Oh, that's Krishna's flag. And then both getting closer and closer to each other. And then Rukmini has help, extended her hand, and Krishna offered her helping hand, and she was into the chariot, and that is what is mentioned here. That he beat down Shalva and other kings who took Shishupal's side. Indeed, as everyone watched, Sri Krishna took Rukmini just as Garud boldly stole nectar from the demigods. So as they are heading towards Dwarka, of course, Balram is also joined, and their little battle takes place, not little, a big battle. And Krishna is killing, defeating all those, and they're finally Dwarka Dham ki! And then the first marriage takes place in Dwarka. Rukmini Dwarka Dhisha ki! You were there, right? You took part? By hearing me. That's the idea. That is exactly the idea. The Bhagavatam makes us part of those scenes, or we kind of enter those leelas of Krishna as we hear about Krishna or Ram or Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki Ram aayenge, Ram is here. Ram is. Yeah, so as Rukmini got attached to Krishna more and more and more. How? How did that happen? By hearing more and more and more. So Krishna became Rukmini's husband. Who is our husband? Who are we? We are Prakriti, right? We are Prakriti. And Lord is Purusha. We are energy. Lord is energetic. So, and Lord is the only Purusha, only enjoyer. Everyone else, we all are like Prakriti. which is female. Prakriti is female. Yeah, that is also Prabhupada is mentioning. All female, all those queens, female. They were, of course, they are goddess of fortune. They are very special kind of energies. But we also are lords. We also belong to the Lord. Anyone here belongs to someone else other than Lord? It's a good news to know that we belong to the Lord, and He is also like our husband. He's also meant for enjoying us. So as we hear and go on hearing Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Sloke Bhaktira Bhavati Naishtiki, our mind also becomes fixed on Krishna. And then we would also want or like to have no one else but Krishna as our master, as our husband, whatever relationship we have. So the example of Rukmini is there before us. And so Lord is not only Rukmini's Lord, but He's also, whose Lord is He? Yes? Anybody here is our Lord or is my Lord? With great pride, it's my Lord. It's my Lord. I want to see you, my Lord. I want to be with you, my Lord. Even George Harrison declared Lord as his Lord. So He's everybody's Lord. He's my Lord. He's your Lord. It's time to realize this once and for all and fix our mind on Krishna. Hari Hari. And this becomes this kind of remembrance, where we are reminded as we do Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya, that's one thing. And as we do Kirtaniya Sada Hari, that's another thing. And this could be everything. Huh? So let's stay busy with Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya and Kirtaniya Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And Param Vijayate, Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. And then victory is guaranteed. Those who join Sankirtan movement of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Hari Hari. And just Hare Krishna, this is not the only thing that could be called Sankirtan. This is also, of course, is also Sankirtan. Or this is also Sankirtan Yagya, but in fact, all that we do in Krishna consciousness is Sankirtan. It's meant to glorify Kirtan. Kirtan, the word Kirtan comes from Kirti, comes from meaning glorifying. All that we do. Yat karosi, yat jihosi, dadasi, yat tapasasi kaunta, tad kurosa madarpanam. Everything is a Sankirtan Yagya. When we do the book distribution, our devotees have gone out on Sankirtan, they say. They have gone out on book distribution, they have gone on Sankirtan. That also becomes Sankirtan. Yajñarthat karmano anyatra lokoyam karma bandhanaha. Haribo. Is that a monkey business or it's a windy business? Prasadam. Yeah, so all that we do is a yajna. All that we do is Sankirtan yajna. And we should be only doing yajna, as Krishna is recommending, strongly recommending. Yajnarthat karmano. Yajnarthat karmano. All our activities, they should become yajna. Anyatra lokoyam karma. Otherwise, Maya tare jhapatiya dhare. Maya will catch us. So I'm just pointing out this. Not only Hare Krishna, Sankirtan, Yajna, but all that we do in Krishna consciousness, all our activities, all our services, all our endeavors, even building, not a temple, building more facilities, which is happening right now, right here. There's a big yajna. This is a yajna. Book distribution is yajna. Chanting 24 hours, kirtan, that's a yajna. The cooking in the kitchen, isn't that a yajna? That's offering, right? Bhoktaram yajna tapasam. So all activities in Krishna consciousness are yajna, and we should all be offering maybe different kinds of yajnas as per our dharma, our nature, our varna, ashram. But stay busy in the performance or in the middle of this yajna, on which we are, well, especially you fortunate. I had been saying this for the last few days. There is ISKCON devotees around the world, of course, they are there, and they are certainly fortunate. But those who are in Vrindavan, those who have reached Vrindavan, those who are residing in Vrindavan and serving in Vrindavan, their good fortune is very, very special good fortune. Or you are very, very fortunate souls to be in Vrindavan. Our goal is not supposed to be, but it is to go back to Krishna. Not only Krishna, but going back to home, where Krishna resides. And Vrindavan is also Prabhupada's home, Krishna's home. And you have come back home. I said that to you. And you kept thinking, oh, what? So, how lucky, how fortunate you are. So take advantage of your stay, if that could be forever, and why not? That's the goal. So Prabhupada has given us Krishna Balaram ki, so that we could serve him, glorify him. Really. So Krishna Balaram has also brought you here. And so stay busy. Yeah, so Not just physically staying in Vrindavan, that's not the goal, that's not the idea. That does not make you or one Brajavasi. Was means residence, reside in. So Brajavasis, you would like to be Brajavasis, right? Brajavasis, yes? How many of you would like to be Brajavasis? Brajavasis. So not just physically our bodies are here, that doesn't make us Brajavasis, or that doesn't make us residents of Vrindavan. The Brajabhav, or emotions, or thoughts, or consciousness is what would make us Brajavasis. So work on it while you are here. Take advantage of being here, residing in Vrindavan. Resident in Mathura Vrindavan is one of the 5 principal sadhana, mahasadhan. So along with that, Sadhu Sang is another item. And Prabhupada said, he created ISKCON, established ISKCON, he became founder of ISKCON, so that the world could get Sadhu Sang, association of devotees. So it is not for only worldly people get association of sadhus in ISKCON. What about us? The charity begins at home. We should be the first ones to take advantage of Sadhu Sang, Sarva Shastra Koi. Of course, ISKCON devotees, or especially the full-time devotees, they are sadhus themselves also. They are sadhus and they have to get association of sadhus and like that. So Sadhu Sang is one thing, Nama Sankirtan is another thing. Bhagavad Shravan is a third item, and Vigraha Aradhana, worshipping Krishna Balaram. Deity worship, this is the 4th item, and the 5th one is Mathuravas. So Rupa Goswami, whose followers we all are, Rupa Nugas, now Prabhupada Nugas, we have to also make sure we are busy with these 5 items. So stay busy. We have tons of things to do here. Our president is present here. You are so fortunate. President is attending all the programs and all this part of all sadhanas and services. He's leading, teaching by his example, and there's a whole team, of course. So please cooperate with the management here. Together we could do wonders. What good is you being an American Prabhupada? If you don't do anything wonderful, what kind of American you are? Or that also could be what kind of European you are, what kind of Russian you are, if you don't do something wonderful for Krishna. So do something wonderful for Krishna together. cooperating with each other, cooperating with the management. And that cooperation is what is very much desirable. Prabhupada desired, expected that during his last days in Vrindavan with us. He made that very famous statement, "If you love me, I would like to see your love." Well, how would you show your love for Prabhupada? What did he say? How you cooperate with each other. How you cooperate with each other. He also added, to keep this institution together, or to protect this institution. After I am gone, how you protect this institution. To do that, how you cooperate with each other. If you are cooperating, that meant your love is getting translated into action, that cooperation. So you all love Prabhupada?
Yes.
Then you have to walk the talk. You have to walk the talk, as they say. You just talk, saying, yes, we love Prabhupada. Prabhupada, okay? You love Prabhupada. So walk the talk. Show us, we want to see your love in action. Okay. You want to say something more?
Why do we fall asleep when such good nectar is being discussed? You know, you're discussing such nice nectar, but we're falling asleep. Why is that?
Hari Hari. Sleep is also person, huh? Personification of sleep is doing our business, which is to put us, or make us sleep. That is sleep's dharma. Sleep dharma is to get us to sleep. But our dharma is something else, right? Jaiva dharma. Jaiva dharma is Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. So we should do our business. Let Maya or the sleep do her business. But if you are busy, well, somehow it is struggling. Hari Hari. Gaurang is calling, so we should be waking up. Jeev jago, Gora Chanda bole. Kota nidra jao maya pishachi rakole. How long you are going to be sleeping on the lap of the witch called Maya? So we should be reminding like that. Gaurang is calling. Uttisthita jagrata varani bodhata. As a Vedavani says. Wake up and realize the boons that you have been benedicted with. What boons? Amongst the several boons, you have this human form of life. This is a vardhan, this is a benediction. Wake up and realize. Hari Hari. And Prabhupada did not want lazies and crazies.
We
to do the cleansing, training. But those who are not trainable, either they will leave or you could make them leave.
We won't feed them.
Okay, anything else? Any other? Yeah, you want to say? Could say.
I think they're all hungry, they want to go for shopping. Well, imagine we're not feeding them.
Otherwise they'll be angry. Okay. Thank you. Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Om.
Prabhupada ki
Vancha.
Maharaj ki
Vancha Kalpataru.